Hey guys, it's Jonathan
and Natalie from Howard Hospitality Crew.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to another video. Today we are at another one of our hotel locations and you are changing a bunch of stuff today.
That's right. And I don't know that I pre-planned all the action you're about to see. It was a spur of the moment, got in there, looked at it, and it's something that...
Well, you actually went a couple days before and you came home.
Oh,
and
that's right.
And you're like, yeah, I'm changing that machine. And I'm like, okay. So she didn't like how I did it, everybody. So she had to do it her way, right?
Okay.
No, but she did plan a little bit. She knew that she was going to go in there, but you actually did most of this on the fly.
Yes. So I had an idea, but as you will soon see, I went in there and kind of just temporarily gutted it and started anew. But that was good. I think it had to happen that way.
It had been a while. It was overdue. Yeah, this location really kind of needed an update. We had gone in there and we'd added some other items besides snacks and stuff, and we thought it would do really well, adding like, you know, toiletries and things that people might want, but I don't think it really did that great. So this was something that it kind of needed, was a revamp, which you're doing right now, which is
correct. So
yes.
Before,
right? And then you get guys to see her magic in action right now. So
I'm wondering if we'll catch the moment where I went, all right, I'm taking it all out.
I don't know, but you already knew you were going to do it anyways, and you had been there and kind of collected the money a couple days before, and you're just like, yeah, I think I'm going to be changing that around. So I know you also...
I'm just seeing my thought bubble, that's all.
Yeah, well, and you got a comment, or we got a comment on one of our videos that you kind of took to heart. Was somebody said something about not, like if you had a mix of chips, they wouldn't go through a couple chips to get to the one they want or something. You said, and you're like, you know what, that's kind of true. Maybe I should put like the different flavor chips. I don't know, you said something like that, right?
Especially because I knew that we were planning on taking out some of the toiletry stuff that wasn't moving as quickly, and so we would have even more empty rows.
Yeah.
It was a why not thing of let's try that. You know, we have the plain ruffle Lays and then the regular Lays because they're the original chips, but why not give customers the option to get exactly the one they want?
Yeah.
Since we have the space. So I guess going back next, we'll see how successful that really was, but that's what we're attempting here.
And I think that, you know, when we originally got these machines, like we were told, you know, by several people, you know, try to get as big a one as you can so you can fit as many different products as you can, which I think is a great deal, you know, but this is like, I think this holds like 40 different products or something like that, and they make 32s, and I think the 32 is like the one that we have at one of our dealerships, which is a little smaller, and I think almost that's probably a better
just
size
enough.
Yeah, for these type of locations where, I mean, this is a busy hotel, but it's not like a crazy busy hotel.
I couldn't understand why the toothpaste and the jerky were in the same row. Ghosts again.
Well, I think the kids did that on accident. I think that when they went to go fill,
I didn't realize I was so shocked until looking back and seeing that.
I'm like, what? And then I think what they did is I think they were going to put it in there and then maybe just left it sitting on top of the shelf. I have no idea how that ended up like that, but your face was classic. That was pretty good. You're like, what is this?
How did this happen?
Yeah, you're like, I didn't do that. I think that was your comment. Like, I didn't do that. And I'm like, I think it just kind of got set somewhere and kind of forgotten maybe when you guys were there. I have no idea, but it was pretty funny because your face was just, you were just like so puzzled. It was great. That'd make a good meme. You know what I mean?
Just Natalie confused face.
Yeah, that was pretty cute. But yeah, so you wanted to definitely, you know, we've got a lot of slots in this machine, and we do have a lot of different products, and I think that we've been, for the longest time, trying to do like all the different flavor chips in one row that come in the same box, and I think that this is a good location to do what you're doing today, which is, and so now you're organizing. So
Spreading it out a bit.
Yeah, so tell people your thought process of what you're doing and why you're doing it a certain way.
I think how it ended up, I think I might do a couple more moves. That's why it all sort of came to me in the moment, but like with like, so for example, that first whole row was chips, and then the second whole row was chips and toothpaste. So, which I guess there's an argument for how those might go together.
I don't think you leave it like that, though.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
So,
there's that lady we talked about in the other
lady.
video. Yeah, so she was wondering what you're doing.
She was wondering why I was being filmed as I was stocking. So she said, I think I've seen these machines restocked before, but I've never
filmed.
seen someone filming. And so I had to explain that I knew the man behind the camera. He wasn't following me, that I was doing okay, and that this was a mutual decision to be filmed doing the vending machine. Anyway, so as it goes down, you'll see the first two rows end up being like chips and salty snacks, and then row of sweet, and then I think I even went so far as to put like the peanut M&Ms and the almond Hershey's next to each other because they were the chocolate with nuts. And
yeah, that was it. You like the nuts.
I just wanted to, I just wanted to do a thing,
right,
and try it, and I was very happy with the way it ended up looking, and I guess that's what and I think I found a couple expired things right there that I just
you
yanked.
did find a few, and
or they were about to be. They weren't yet, but I knew they would be before we came back next. That's
in
what
between,
that was.
real quick, while you're dumping those expired ones over there. Don't forget, we are giving away a claw machine from AZ Amusements. We're giving away a Cube Factory crane, which is awesome. You play it from the top down, and all you need to do is join our Discord. The link is in the description below. And then we also every Wednesday every Wednesday night do a live stream, 6 p.m. usually on our channel, along with Galaxy Games 843 and Extreme Vending David, and we get together and talk about all things vending. So anyways, back to you organizing. But you did things that I hadn't really thought about, and I think that I think we've progressed so far in doing this.
I think I'll speak for myself, my experience with it. What was that move? Gaining a little bit more confidence in what works for us and our customers, because in the beginning anyway, we were really heavy on watching how other people were doing it, and without a doubt that works beautifully for them and their locations and their customers, but we just didn't want to mess up. We wanted to do it right.
100%, yep.
And not look bad doing it. And now, a year and a half and change into it, we know what works for us. We know what moves. We know what doesn't. We know what customers at different locations like. And I think we feel a little bit more free to spread our wings, as it were, with trying things, moving things, experimenting with things. And that just comes with time with anything.
Well, I think the one thing that I learned, because I'd watched a lot of videos. I mean, I watch Jaime and I watch all these guys doing in Galaxy Games, all these guys doing their vending machines, and they would be putting in stuff, but they live in Texas, they live in South Carolina and stuff, and what the people like there is not what they like here. So in California, where we are,
regional differences.
I mean, it's a big difference. So like we would, I was all about these TGA Friday chips that we have for like the longest time, and they would not sell. But in all the videos that everybody else is doing, they're like, oh, these sell like crazy and blah, blah, blah. We couldn't sell them. I mean, we just couldn't. And like the Knott's Berry Farm thing, that we tried those for a little bit, they didn't work, and then we brought them back and they started working. It just depends. So I think that it's good to watch people's videos and get ideas of different products that are out there, but we also learned that
confidence to try your own thing.
Yeah, and the margins on a lot of these things weren't that great. We were basically sitting on a lot of stuff for a long time, and then it would expire, and we lose the money from it expiring, and we didn't even get that great of a discount on it in the first place.
Well, we talked about this in another video too, but I think it bears repeating that because your customers get excited. A mistake we made is that our customer would get excited about something and we would buy a ton of it because we didn't want to run out, because we wanted to keep our customer happy. We were happy our customer was happy, and oh, you're excited about this? We'll buy all there is. And then, like any other human being, they get their fill of it and they don't want it anymore, which is fine. But then we were stuck with a closet full of stuff that they no longer wanted. So it's okay sometimes to say, hey, we're trying something different, but if you really love it, we'll bring it back, you know. But again, that comes with confidence and time and how you're going to deal with the people you're servicing. But just throwing that one back out there, because it's one of those, if I could go back in time and do it a little differently, don't overbuy if you can help it.
Well, and I think also too that we've noticed that like in the dealerships and those types of locations, these people are the same people most of the time, unless somebody's getting their car serviced. But most of the time it's the same people in the place, you know, so you got to mix up your stuff quite a bit.
They have the same selection every day, and
that's like that gets old. Yeah, and then also, but then like you have a place like this, which is people coming from all over the place to your hotels. You're allowed to have a lot of different products and a lot of different things and try new things and stuff because somebody might like it. And it's really, you kind of want to have like what the most popular things are in these types of locations, but in the dealerships, you're kind of limited to what they like. So
because if they don't like it, it will not move.
Oh yeah, it won't sell.
It will not move, no matter how badly you want it to. Like we said,
they'll get sick of it, and that's just bad news, you know. I mean, so we've learned that a couple of our locations are really good. A couple of them are, you know, kind of annoying when it comes to what products you put in the machine, just because either they'll drink it or they won't. And so it's, you know.
But again, confidence to move things around too. It seems like such a simple concept, but one that we seem to have avoided for a while for whatever reason. But if you go 2 collections in a row and something's just not moving, pull it and put it somewhere else and give it a try there. You don't have to stay married to your original layout in a machine per se.
Yeah, and I think that what's really kind of fun too that we've noticed that we really didn't pay attention to till you bought that sun-kissed summer stuff, was that they do run seasonal things all the time. And so it's kind of fun to try new things, and that you may get a certain thing during the season, and the people that are stuck in these places, they like that kind of stuff because it's like, oh, it's summertime, so I get my pineapples squirt, you know, or whatever it is, and that's kind of fun for them. So that's something to look forward to too.
That first summer with the Mountain Dews, that
Yeah.
was, I think, again, we talked about that in another video, but and then yes, this time with the Sun-Kissed, we just wanted to try something new, and rather than just sticking with the old favorites, the Pepsi, the Diet Pepsi, etc., sometimes just type in like summer drink or lemonade or
Yeah, and I noticed
surprise
on
yourself.
samsclub.com is that they have like a limited time section or a special section, seasonal or something like that they have there, which might be a place to check just to try something different. And you know, we get 98% of our stuff from Sam's Club. We only get a few things from Costco Business, and then some things from Walmart and some other places that we just do like pick up. You know, we just order it and pick it up in the parking lot. But most of the stuff you can get from Sam's Club, and it's pretty reasonable, and a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think has, you know, a pretty good markup, or, you know, it's like a good margin on it. So definitely check it out and see what things cost. Some things like Red Bulls and things like that are just, you're just not going to make a lot of money on it, but they sell a lot. So you basically got to kind of, you know, figure, well, I could sell a lot of them, I won't make a lot, but I'm still selling a lot of them.
Gets people to the machine.
Yeah. So look at you, man. So
I
this
was
is like
actually just noticing how
Yes.
beautiful it was starting to look. So I was hoping everyone else was noticing that too, and loving it.
Yeah.
So as you can kind of see, the salty snacks up there at the top, then a row of candy, and then we have the row of, I guess, toiletries, yeah, for lack of a better. It's hand sanitizer, toothpaste, rubber bands, manicure kit, things of that nature, that if you found yourself in a hotel and maybe didn't know the area and didn't want to venture out, that you could have those emergency items.
Yeah.
So maybe those don't sell a lot. We probably shouldn't have as many in each row, but I do still pretty strongly believe that in a hotel, even if you make one person happy a month because they go, oh my gosh, they have this.
I forgot my razor or whatever.
Then, you know, that's good karma right there. You help someone get something that they really needed.
Which is really weird, but like we sell a lot of panty liners and other things like that just people forget, or there's an accident or whatever, and it's like those do really well. Toothpaste is really weird, but people buy it, and so.
But not weird, because who wants your breath to stink?
Right, and those are things you just forget to grab your toothpaste or whatever. And we used to have toothbrushes, but they didn't really fit in there very well. So the little flossers sell really well, but in the little hair ties, those are always things that people forget or lose, is their hair ties. So those things do really well, actually. It's kind of weird, but they're in those things you just don't have in a pinch, and you got a meeting and you got to run, and this one's kind of near a bunch of meeting locations.
I mean, look at what a difference.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, does everyone see that?
I know, that's so fancy.
Round of applause would be okay if you wanted to. And then, yeah, the bottom row is pastry-esque. So cookies, animal cookies.
I was impressed because it does look way better.
I'm happy with it, and it's in my nature to nitpick. Even my own work. But I was really pleased with the before and after on this, especially because it was most certainly overdue.
And then when you got done, you went in the planogram and you changed everything and organized it and put in your inventory numbers, and
it's very satisfying.
Man, look at that. That's a great looking machine.
Was I on the side doing a little dance or something?
I don't know what I don't think you were trying to figure out the planogram. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh no, here you go. So you already collected some money from it a few days ago, but total for cash and credit card was what?
$167. This is another credit card heavy location.
Yeah, and you already got some cash out of it the other day. So thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye.
Oh, bye. Oh.